Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. It is Julie here with your TipRanks pre-market morning update, where we're bringing you everything you need to know before the market opens. So let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back. It is the last day of February and the start of what promises to be another very interesting week in the stock market. Of course, this morning we'll be taking a look at exciting stock market news, notable earnings reports, and the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Just before we get into that, this is your friendly reminder that if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and that you're subscribed to the channel as well. Now let's get right into this morning's exciting stock market news. U.S. stock futures are currently mixed as the Russian invasion of Ukraine continues to weigh on the markets. Currently, the Dow futures are down 1.22%, while S&P 500 futures are up 0.86% and NASDAQ futures up 0.26%. Ford Motors will be halting production at its Kansas City production plant this week due to chip shortages. The move will affect production of its popular F-150 pickup truck. Production will be halted for 1 week. Due to the global semiconductor shortage, the automaker has already suspended production operations at 8 of its plants in North America. They've also warned that this quarter could produce its lowest number of vehicles due to the shortages. They do plan to continue production at the Dearborn, Michigan plant, which also manufactures the F-150 pickup. The Ford stock is currently rated a moderate buy with an average upside of 31%. Chinese EV company NIO, who has their primary listing in New York, is now seeking secondary listings in Singapore and Hong Kong. The Hong Kong Stock Exchange has given preliminary approval to the company for secondary listing by introduction, while an application with the Singapore Exchange is currently under review. Companies that list their stock by introduction do not raise any capital or issue new shares. A source with direct knowledge of the matter said that the decision to pursue a listing by introduction was ordered by the company to not dilute or put further pressure on its stock by issuing new shares in Hong Kong and Singapore. Their stock is currently listed as a strong buy with an average upside of 168%. And Zendesk has terminated their merger with Momentive Global, who is the parent company of SurveyMonkey. The all-in stock merger deal, which was announced back in October, was terminated following Zendesk's shareholders' rejection of the deal at a stockholder meeting despite Momentive shareholders' approval. The companies aim to create a powerful new customer intelligence company through the combined entity. The Zendesk CEO said that while we were excited by the potential of this transaction to transform the customer experience and create stockholder value, we respect and appreciate the perspectives of our stockholders. The Zendesk stock is currently rated a hold with an average upside of 19%. Now moving over to notable earnings reports. In the pre-market this morning, we'll be hearing from Berkshire Hathaway and Lordstown Motors, and in the after hours, we'll be hearing from Zoom Video, Blink, and Lucid Motors. After close on Friday, we heard from Chinese EV company Li Auto. They came in with better than expected results for their fourth quarter. Li Auto reported revenues of $1.67 billion, outpacing the consensus estimates of $1.4 billion. On an RMB basis, their revenues jumped a whopping 156% compared to the prior year. Similarly, their Q4 adjusted earnings came in at 5 cents per share, which was much better than the analyst estimated loss of 4 cents per share. On an RMB basis, it jumped a huge 467% year over year. The Li stock is currently rated a strong buy with an average upside of 74%. We also heard from Foot Locker. They came in with better than expected earnings for the fourth quarter, but the stock plummeted based on weak future guidance. Their Q4 adjusted earnings came in at $1.67 per share, which was 19 cents better than analyst estimates. Their quarterly sales came in at $2.34 billion and did climb nearly 7% year over year, but just marginally missed the analyst estimates of $2.36 billion. Looking forward, however, they've guided for fiscal year 2022 sales growth to be down by 4 to 6% and comparable sales growth down by 8 to 10%. The stock is currently rated a hold with an average upside of 54%. Now let's take a look at which stocks are this morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers this morning are led by Renewable Energy Group after it was announced they'd be bought by Chevron in a deal worth more than $3 billion. Under the ticker REGI, the stock is currently up over 32%. Also up 32% is First Horizon under the ticker FHN. They're up on news of being acquired by TD. And Elbit Systems under the ticker ESLT, their stock is up over 10% after receiving approval for a new patent last week. Our biggest losers this morning are led by Yandex, which is a Russian internet company, obviously down amidst the Russian and Ukraine conflict. Trading under the ticker YNDX, the stock is currently down 21%. They're followed by Aurinia Pharmaceuticals under the ticker AUPH. Their stock is down nearly 20% following their fourth quarter earnings. And Russian e-commerce company Ozon Holdings under the ticker OZON. Their stock is down nearly 19%, once again due to the Russian-Ukraine conflict. So that is going to be everything for Monday's pre-market morning update, getting you up to speed with what you need to know before that opening bell. If you made it to the end of today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and say good morning in the comments down below. I always appreciate hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you back here next time.